Well, hello on this fine autumn. Can you believe it's autumn with all this weather? On this fine autumn evening. And hello to everybody who's checking us out online. So glad that you could find us. Hopefully you'll be here in the beautiful theater in Lexington one of these days. So on behalf of the Kentucky Department of Tourism, visit Lex.com, Martin Guitars, and the City of Lexington. Welcome to the Lyric Theater and the 1122nd taping session of the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. So now is the time to do so. If you haven't already done so, please turn off those cell phone ringers. Definitely don't want your cell phones going off during the show. Also, if you like to take photos, that's perfectly fine. Just please make sure there's a slash across that lightning bolt. So no flash photography, please. And to make things easy for the volunteers at the end of the night, whatever you brought in with you, please take it out. Leave no trace. And as many of you know, WoodSongs is an audience participation show. We've got mics up here just for you to capture all of your laughter, your clapping, your reactions, and you get your own line at the end of the show. So Michael will put his hand up like this to let you know to be at the ready, and he'll say, next week on the, and that's your cue to very loudly say, WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour, followed by lots and lots of clapping and cheering. Now, we're going to set the levels in the back, and you're going to get to give a great practice go. So, here we go. Next week on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Very good. Yes, just let it all out. Any Monday anxiety, you can just release it with that callback. So as long as nothing goes wrong, the show should be ending right about an hour, followed by the encore section. Michael oftentimes has a special announcement, and you know the artist will throw down something super special just for you, and you don't want to miss it. So please stay seated for that encore. Okay, you regulars know what time it is, and my eyes are on you guys. Are you ready for the show to begin? Wifey ready, husband on phone. Oh, you just put it away. I saw it. It's too late now. Yeah, you know who you are. It's okay. You get to try again. Yes, we get to try again. Wife gets an extra. Yeah, remind them later on. So, you guys ready for the show to begin? Let's welcome to the stage for Mr. WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour musician Michael Jonathan.
Thank you, Dorothy. Welcome, everybody, to the historic Lyric Theater. Let's say hello to Jerome Galt, our chief engineer, sitting in the back. Head of our mighty, all-volunteer WoodSongs crew. They work incredibly hard, and they deserve a big round of applause before we even start. It's an amazing family of great folks. So we have a wonderful broadcast to present to you, some amazing musicians, and we're going to get on with it pretty quick. Let's double check on things. How's TV upstairs, Kurt? We're good? How's everything in audio world, Jerome? We're good? Okay, so we're going to go Dorothy, clock, track. Right? Okay.
Support for WoodSongs show number 1122 is provided by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, Martin Guitars, and VisitLex.com. the Lyric Theater, Travel Host Magazine, and our family of WoodSongs partners. Special thanks to the beautiful Clarion Hotel and Conference Center, welcoming visitors to Lexington, Kentucky, the horse capital of the world, celebrating 250 years, and home for parks, museums, festivals, great music, and WoodSongs. Take your next vacation trip to the musical state of Kentucky. For information, visit our website at woodsongs.com.
Here on the Louisiana Hayride, his name is Hank Williams, the Dresden Cowboy.
From the Grand Ole Opry, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys.
Hi, this is Emmylou Harris.
Hi, folks. This is Sam Bush.
Hello, this is Odetta.
This is Joan Baez, and you're listening to the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
And now, gather the family around and sit back in your easy chair. It's time again for the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour, our worldwide celebration of grassroots music. Let's welcome folk singer Michael Jonathan.
Welcome, everybody. We've got an amazing broadcast. Two wonderful artists. We're going to kick it off with a great band from Montana. This is a tune called Smokestack. They're an incredible bluegrass band. Please welcome the Kitchen Dwellers to the WoodSongs.
WoodSongs is presented in part by our family of WoodSongs partners by the Kentucky Department of Tourism and VisitLex.com, inviting people from all over the world to visit our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music, and art festivals, and more. You can explore everything Kentucky has to offer your family vacation online at KentuckyTourism.com. And by the Martin Guitar Company, building handcrafted guitars for professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitars.com.
And welcome everybody to the beautiful and historic Little Theater here in our hometown of Lexington, Kentucky. We're broadcasting all over the world, from Australia to Ireland, New Zealand to New York, Yuma, Arizona to the Yukon, and across Canada. Everywhere we're celebrating this wonderful, beautiful world of the music of the front porch. America's front porch, Ireland's front porch, Australia's front porch, Europe's front porch, your front porch. It's a beautiful, organic, wonderful, wonderful form of music, and we celebrate it all here. Artists come from everywhere to be on our broadcast. You don't have to be famous to be on WoodSongs. You just have to be very, very good. Didn't you love the Kitchen Dwellers opening up our show? Shortly, we've got a wonderful singer-songwriter all the way from Chattanooga here, and she's got a beautiful album. She's going to sing the title cut of her new record. It's called Goldenrod. Please welcome Tenny Rain to the WoodSongs.
I've heard everything changes. I don't think it's true. Some things stay the same, like how I think of you when you're far away, and I'm lying here on my own. And I remember
Beautiful voice of guitar. Tanny Rain, T-U-N-I, Tanny Rain from Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for being part of WoodSongs.
It's lovely to be part of WoodSongs. Thanks for having me.
Your Goldenrod album, this new one, it took a bit of time to make. Right?
It did.
You recorded it in Bristol, Tennessee, right on the Virginia border. Mm-hmm. And then Chattanooga.
Yes.
And then Stockholm, Sweden.
Yes, well, remotely. So I have recorded in Sweden before, and I was able to work with the same collaborator, but unfortunately I didn't get to go back this time. But he did a wonderful job doing some remote recording and sending it over for the album.
It's interesting how the internet has really connected so many musicians. It took the physical community and brought it worldwide, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Now, having a community around you was important to you as a young girl, being around music, right? So there's a lot of community and family influence that affected you as a young musician back then.
Yes, absolutely.
So describe that.
Well, I grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and was fortunate to be around a really lovely listening room, coffee house style space called Charles and Myrtle's that I spent many Saturday nights at, even as a 3-year-old. I had a coloring book to keep me quiet, but as you get older, you appreciate it a little bit more and a little bit more.
The proprietor of that wonderful place is deeply missed. He
Missed.
loved music, and he loved artists, and he loved musicians. I know what you're talking about because I performed there about half a dozen times. So
Yeah.
It is a wonderful community too, and so that really encouraged you and helped you.
Absolutely. I think getting to sit in a really small space like that, right up front with incredible songwriters. I don't remember seeing you there, unfortunately. I'm sure I'd have loved it. But folks like Buddy Munlock and Pierce Pettis, Beth Wood, Cozy Sheridan, they're just giants in the folk world and giants in the songwriting world as well. And being 10 feet away from them as they shared those songs, it was really magical and amazing as a little kid to get to absorb all that.
And it takes a genuine love of the arts, because it's not like the proprietor of that coffee house, the Charles and Myrtle's, it's not like he was making payments on his Mercedes with it, right?
No, absolutely not.
So now you had an interesting career path, because you went from being a corporate chemical engineer to a yoga teacher to a singer-songwriter. So that must have made your parents worry a lot.
You have no idea.
I can imagine.
No, they've been incredibly supportive, and I think they are settling into the idea that I am thinking I'm done with the engineering world. It was fascinating. I spent about 7 years doing that, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot about how to stay organized, all of these things. That's been very helpful in the musical world as well, but it didn't have my heart.
Well, you have your heart in your new album. It's called Goldenrod. This is a song off that brand new album. It's called Firefly. It's Tanny Rain from Chattanooga on the WoodSongs. Old Time.
Twinkling lights, they bring a smile. Firefly, if your heart to go, take me with you, don't
Beautiful song, beautiful album. The album's called Goldenrod. If you don't know how to make Range music, part of your home music collection, you just go to the WoodSongs website, click on the archive page. This is show number 1122. You get to make a Teddy Raines music part of your home music collection, as well as our next group. They're a combination of guys from Montana and Wyoming. They're a very powerful bluegrass band. They're really shaking things up. This is a tune from their new album called Seven Devils. It's a song called Cabin Pressure. Please welcome them back. It's the Kitchen Dwellers on the WoodSongs. Kitchen Dwellers on the WoodSongs.
Taking loan, giving it up, moving far away. Gonna quit this town, change my name and sell everything. I just about had enough of these silly old games. Gonna get me a one-way ticket in search of better days. They said you're obsolete and out of date. You're old handsome, been there, done that. This crowded place has got me making a run from the never-ending city race. Let's shake it up and figure it out. Time is money and we've run out. I try to find where I lost my mind somewhere along the way. What are we doing here? We're so high up in the air, above the clouds. No one else around. Try to plant my feet back on the ground. The people out the window so fast and loud. I do my best not to look down. Keep off the line till I'm tempered down. Both rock refineries, a 7-year drought still can't eat. We're drunk and stumbling down the street, yelling at someone that he can't see. Snake in the grass, fixing to kill. The baskets are running and save yourself. I'll die before I keep living this way. What are we doing here? So high up in the air, above the clouds. No one else around. Try to get my feet back on the ground. The people out the window so fast and loud. I do my best not to look down. Keep off the line till I'm tempered down.
Great song called Cabin Pressure from their new album, Seven Devils. It's the Kitchen Dwellers all the way from Montana and Wyoming. We got Max Davies on the guitar, Torrin Daniels on the banjo, and Joe Funk. Let's say hi to Joe Funk, the bass player. It's good to have you guys here. So this, the name of the band is Kitchen Dwellers, and the group actually started in a kitchen, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So tell me the story about that day. What was that? What was being served?
Well, we were all about 19 in college, and it turned out it was the only room in the house big enough to practice in, and so we were always just congregating in the kitchen. And somebody in the room came up with the idea that we were a bunch of kitchen dwellers, so the name kind of stuck from there.
And there it goes. And it used to be that Del McCurry had the best hair in bluegrass music, but we're going to give that award to Torrin Daniels. Torrin, you're playing the banjo, but it's a pretty high-tech arrangement that you're playing.
Yes, you could say I might go about it the wrong way.
There's no such thing anymore, because bluegrass music has really progressed. You know, Bill Monroe kind of rattled the music community by adding a percussive mandolin to his music.
Definitely.
That's what became bluegrass music. So everything's changed. Chris Thiele, Bela Fleck, you know, they're all adding these textures to bluegrass. So explain what you're doing to the radio audience. TV can see you, but radio can't.
Yeah. So in this band, we I think we've been referred to as a rock band with a bluegrass problem, among other things. And so I'm in our band in charge of making the weird sounds. So there's delay, and there's envelope filter, and there's distortion, and among many other things.
So you can rock out with the banjo.
Yes.
You can definitely rock out. Lead singer, of course, is Max Davies, doing a great job with his keeping it rather simple with the acoustic guitar. Now, Sean Swain is normally the mandolin player with you guys.
Yes.
But you guys have a very astute substitute. Silas is here. Silas on the mandolin. Your dad's been around the music business for a while, hasn't he?
He has indeed. He plays in a band called Leftover Santa.
Leftover Santa. So Vince is your dad.
This is my dad.
And he was just on WoodSongs with his solo project there not all that long ago. So it's nice to have you here. When you're recording an album like Seven Devils, that has such a cryptic meaning to the title.
Yes.
So Joe, one of you guys tell me, what is the meaning of the album title? It's got a very, very eerie and ominous sound to it.
I'll let Torrin take this one. He wrote the tune Seven Devils.
Yeah, it's sort of a dive into maybe a modern adaptation of Dante's Inferno with the Divine Comedy.
Yeah, so it sounds very intellectual, which you don't. This is not a slight or anything, but you don't usually get that in the bluegrass world.
No, there's typically not many concept albums in bluegrass.
Rocky Top sounded pretty concept at the time, right? So we're going to get back into your music. This is a tune called Drop Time, T-I-N-E, Drop Time, from the album Seven Devils. It's the Kitchen Dwellers on the WoodSongs. plugged in the front floor part of the Sunnytown Kitchen Dwellers. Our broadcaster also had the wonderful Teddy Rain. We're going to get back to her music shortly. Oh, and wait till you meet this week's WoodSongs kid. We will be back right after this.
You're listening to WoodSongs Show number 1122, broadcasting around the world by the foothills of Appalachia, Lexington, Kentucky. If you would like to attend a WoodSongs broadcast, you can find reservation and show schedules on our website, woodsongs.com. We'll be back after the break with Teddy Rain, the Kitchen Dwellers, and our amazing WoodSongs kid on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. WoodSongs is presented in part by the Kentucky Department of Tourism and Visit Lex.com, inviting families from all over the world to celebrate Lexington's 250th anniversary year. WoodSongs is an all-volunteer multimedia front porch for artists worldwide. You can visit our archive of past shows, attend a broadcast while in Kentucky, or become a WoodSongs partner from our website, woodsongs.com.
This is Del McCurry, and you're listening to Michael Jonathan's WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
Here's a legend of bluegrass music. And welcome back, everybody. It's nice to have you here. Coming from our home base here in Lexington, Kentucky at the Lyric Theater, the crossroads of America's folk and bluegrass music, the gateway city to the beautiful Appalachian Mountains where so much of this wonderful organic front porch music does come from. We're broadcasting all over the world on hundreds of radio stations like WUTC, the University of Tennessee in Chattanooga. We're also broadcasting on Arizona Public Radio, the 35 stations of Yellowstone Public Radio going across Montana and Wyoming, as well as WBCM, the great radio station in Bristol, Tennessee and Virginia, birthplace of country music, home nearby of Teddy Rain. We also got the Kitchen Dwellers here, and it's time for our WoodSongs Kid. If you're a parent or a homeschool parent, if you're a teacher or a homeschool parent, we want you to go to the WoodSongs website, click on the classroom page. We've got so many of these shows with lesson plans for your kids, and we want to introduce them to the world of this wonderful world of front porch music. And because of that, we invite a youngster on our show every single week, and this youngster is 12 years old. She comes from Memphis, Tennessee. They nickname her Memphis Mad, Madeline Sawyers. It's nice to have you here, Madeline. How you doing? So why do they call you Madeline Mad?
They call me what?
Madeline Mad. Or Memphis Mad, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Why do they call you? Your name is Madeline, but why do they call you Memphis Mad?
I honestly have no idea. My grandmother gave me that stage name and I liked it, so I kept it.
And you just kept it. Yeah. So you're here with your guitar. How long have you been playing your guitar?
About 6 months.
You're 6 months already, and you're on a broadcast like WoodSongs. You'd be a great artist, right? So what made you want to play the guitar?
Well, when I was in Pigeon Forge doing a show, we would do these like little get-togethers at the hotel, and after I sang, this guy came up to me and he was like, "You should start playing guitar, and once you learn, you got it."
And so you learned, and here you are. You were voted North American Country Music International Most Promising Female Vocalist aged 7 through 12.
Sorry.
It's high honor, isn't it? So you love performing. Who are some of your favorite artists?
Oh, that's easy. Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline, Dolly Parton, that group of people.
Okay, so during the encore section after our WoodSongs taping, you're going to do a Patsy Cline song, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so but right now, your grandfather wrote a song that you're going to perform.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to do it?
Yes,
Your
sir.
grandfather wrote it. It's called Ballad of Cowboy Charles, and it is 12-year-old Madeline Sawyers from Memphis, Tennessee. WoodSongs Kid.
I never win them buckles just like my daddy did. He always called me Charlie and it always made me mad. I swore someday I'd ride away and it made my mama sad. When I grew a little older, I gave up the rodeo to become a singing cowboy in the Wildest Picture Show. A world full of adventure lies just around the bend. I ride off into the sunset on a trail that has no wind. Breaking hard instead of broncos will be my claim to fame. But never call me Charlie, Cowboy Charles is my name. The town folk, they grew fearful, pin a star upon my vest. The outlaws were plenty and I never got much rest. So I got me a good sidekick to help me right the wrongs. And at night around the fire we turned our stories into songs. A world full of adventure lies just around the bend. I ride off unto the sunset on the trail that has no wind. Breaking hearts instead of broncos will be my claim to fame. But never call me Charlie, Cowboy Charles is my name. He always called me Charlie and it always made me mad. I swore someday I'd ride away and it made my mama sad. When I grew a little older, I gave up the rodeo to become a singing cowboy on the Wildest Picture Show.
12 years old from Memphis, Tennessee, Madeline Charles with a grandfather's song ballad of Cowboy Charles. We tell our WoodSongs kids all the time, we don't want you to be perfect, we just want you to have fun. So isn't it wonderful seeing a 12-year-old girl playing the guitar for only 6 months and just doing this? Good job. If you're a parent, if you're a guardian of a youngster that you think belongs on our broadcast, all you have to do is visit the WoodSongs website, click on the kids page. We look at every single submission that comes in. We're very grateful for these kids because they're very inspiring. Just their genuine spirit alone is enough to get you just very excited about music and even trying it yourself. She started her career in a minivan with a 6-CD changer. We're going to talk to her about that in a second, but her new album is called Goldenrod. This is Return to Dust. Tenny Rain on the WoodSongs.
Contemplating decay. my soul. Well, they're worth what I've sown. As old leaves tumble from the tree, they crack and crumble beneath my feet. Summer's gone now, the autumn's here. We all return to die. We all return to dust. Oh, we all return to dust.
And there are many beautiful songs by Henry Allen, Goldenrod, Return to Dust, Henny Rain. So let's talk about being in the minivan as a little girl with your family. Back in the days when people had CDs, actually the 6 CD
The
changer.
6 CD changer. I remember it well.
Yeah. Okay. So what was affecting you back then? What was in that CD changer that was like inspiring to you as a young kid?
Well, all the same people that we had at Charles and Myrtle's, but then of course the other greats. Nancy Griffith was on repeat in there all the time. John Prine, the John Prine anthology was a constant as well. The Waymores, which was a really cool little band for a while. And Carole King, the Eagles, Fleetwood Mac. You can definitely tell my parents' ages by what I'm saying, but all the great writers.
So now you hear this youngster that's sitting next to you, Madeline Sawyer. She just performed on her guitar. She's only playing it for 6 months.
I know, it's incredible.
How old were you when you started playing the guitar?
I was 2 years older than you. Yeah, I was 14.
You were about 14 when you started. So it says there's a lot of, and then a lot of folks look at folks like Willie Nelson, who's like going on and on and on, right, with his guitar. And he started his career kind of late. You know, so I mean, you don't have to be a kid in order to pick up this instrument and have fun with it. You had a very interesting career trajectory, which we talked about in the first half hour, being a chemical engineer. What was that all about?
Well,
what were you?
What were you thinking? That's what you were about to say.
What were you engineering as a chemical person? I mean, was it legal?
Was it legal? It was legal, as far as I know. No, I worked for a large specialty chemicals company, and I did a various number of things. What I was most excited about, but landed in a little too late, it's what I kind of went to school for, was life cycle assessment, so sustainability side. And unfortunately, by the time that I got to it, it was exciting and amazing, but the previous 5 years had sort of burned me out, and I was ready to take flight, and so they couldn't really keep me around anymore.
Does it help you as a songwriter to know the molecular makeup of the guitar that you're playing?
Absolutely not, but I do love this guitar.
It's
a composite acoustic, so carbon fiber.
Very chemical engineering.
Yes. So my dad's also an engineer, and so he was very. He has the same guitar, and they're just one serial number apart.
So you leave the corporate world, you leave the chemical engineering career that you had, this guaranteed regular paycheck, and to enter the world of music where folk rhymes with broke. And now you're heading around this. But you did manage to get a residency. Let me see if they got this right. You got a residency to perform at a Swedish island in the Baltic Sea.
I did.
How did you do that?
Well, roundaboutly, as my life seems to go, I played soccer for the University of Arkansas.
Of course you did. Yes, you played soccer as a chemical engineer.
Yes, so it was a very intense 4 years. I would recommend it only to some
people. Did you
people.
have trouble settling on one thing for a while? I mean, what was going on?
You seem to know me well.
No, I don't know.
Yes, I do have trouble settling on one thing. But I played soccer for the university, and then had the opportunity to go and play in Sweden for a season. And so I met a bunch of people on Gotland, and had the opportunity then, as I was launching out of the corporate world, to go back, which was so wonderful to have something to be walking towards. I recommend that to everyone. If you're leaving something, go have something, because it's much more comforting.
Well,
that way.
I think what I'm enjoying about your story for the sake of the audience is that there's so many folks that are afraid to take the step to pursue something. And you've done that. You're doing that. And I think that's a great thing. I think it's a brave thing as well. So, which brings us to the song that you're about to perform from her new album called Golden Rod. This is a tune, oddly enough, called Small Steps. It is Tenny Rain on the WoodSongs.
My feet are stuck to the ground. My body's stiff from my legs at the back around. My heart is beating, my ears are ringing. My will is crumbling down. Voices in my head filling my mind and eyes with dread. Now I'm shaking. Is this breaking? Why am I seeing red? With all these small steps will they take? Big courage. I'm learning to love myself and life. With every small step it takes, big courage. I'm learning not to apologize. Will it be enough? Will I give up far too much? Well, I am learning. My heart is yearning for feet. You say hard to grab, but all these small steps will they take? Big courage. Learning to love myself and life with every small step it takes. Big courage. Learning not to apologize. Am I ready to fly? Take a deep breath and close my eyes, 'cause I am trying, so there's no use shying away now. Facing up today with all these small steps will they take? Big courage. Learning to love myself and life with every small step it takes. Big courage. Learning not to apologize. For all these small steps they take. Big courage. Learning to love myself and life with every small step it takes. Big courage. Learning not to apologize.
Beautiful voice, beautiful song, wonderful album called Golden Rod. They are a power grass quartet that is just sort of reinventing the sound of bluegrass. We're very glad that they're here. Their new album is Seven Devils. This is Pendulum, the Kitchen Dwellers on the WoodSongs.
I just wanna know if this is worth my time. These seconds mean too much for me to leave them behind. It ain't easy being sober in this life we've chosen. I used to swing like diamonds on a pendulum. I know it takes a lot to break me out of my shell. I only speak from the heart and I don't speak too well. Trust me when I tell you, you can right my wrongs. take or leave it, baby, 'cause I'll be long gone. And no, I waste my time in the morning light. Take it easy when it's over, yeah, it's all said and done, 'cause vices swing like diamonds on pendulum. Morning meditation instead of out till last call. The grip beneath my tired eyes won't help me to evolve. And all I want is to surrender to the stillness of now. I'll take it to my grave as I run it in the ground. Swimming around on this shining little ball. I'm packed a tin and wondered about the slippery slope I fall. And if there were innovations, I'll just stick to what I know. These two lines keep me straighter than broken nails grow. You know I waste my time in the morning light. Take it easy when it's over, yeah, it's all said and done. Vices swing like diamonds on a pendulum. When the current starts to show my fear, and the current takes you away from here, with the current state of our affairs, man, take me away from you, 'cause I'm too close to lose me. Oh, when the current starts to show my tear, and the current takes you away from here, with the current state of our affairs, take me away from you, 'cause I'm too close to losing you, yeah, too close to losing you, 'cause I'm too close to losing you. Take it easy when it's over, yeah, it's all said and done, 'cause vices swing like diamonds on a pendulum.
One called Pendulum, turning around with 7 Devils, running around by the Kitchen Dwellers. Max Dade is doing a brilliant job on the guitar. Torrin Daniels on the electrified banjo, giving a unique sound to the band. And Joe Funk doing a great job playing bass and singing lead on that. Good job on that, man. Silas Hunt stepping in for Sean Swain, the kind of the Spinal Tap drummer of Kitchen Dwellers. So you guys have this beautiful album out and performing these songs, and how are the audiences reacting to things like Torrin's banjo being plugged in and making these very unique sounds added to the bluegrass texture?
Well, our fans have dubbed our music Galaxy Grass, and it's kind of been that way from the start.
Our fans are pretty weird, so it's kind of an already accepted thing.
You know, I like Galaxy Grass. They like it. Yeah! That's great. We're going to close the show with another song from 7 Devils. It's called Wind Bitten. It is the Kitchen Dwellers on WoodSongs.
Beside the door, asking me the wrong picture of what they're for. Let them fade away like memories in the snow. Find a place to think when you're feeling so low. store for a little bit more. When rain turns sweet and it'll infiltrate your dreams. The breeze what we saw here goes busting at the seams. Pushing out from inward like your deepest fear. Is there love learning of course your deepest fear? So, where did they on? And we might have forever to sleep on the stone. To go by the lost down the wind road. It's the darkest of November. Darkness sleep here as I'm going home. But the wind might come to see her, just to tear away her bond. Now she's so weary comfort from the way things and news in the world. Slumbering right through the silence, we might not ever.
WoodSongs broadcast. Our WoodSongs kid this week from Lexington, Tennessee, Madeline Sawyer, 12 years old. You did a great job. All the way from Chattanooga, Penny Rain and her guitar, beautiful songs in the album, Golden Ride. The perfection of this kind of music, the perfection of things like the music of America's front porch is the fact that it's not perfect. George Bernard Shaw said a life spent making mistakes is more honorable than a life spent doing nothing. So if you're afraid to pick up an instrument, if you're afraid to start, we're encouraging you to be like all of these artists. Be brave enough to enjoy the life, the love, and the music that's inside you. My name is Michael Jonathan. I'm a folk singer. I'm a song farmer. We'll see you next week on the WoodSongs.
Number 1122, our Chief Engineer is Jordan Ball, our TV Director is Maria Claire, Technical Assistants are Ryan Pausing, Eric Anderson, Dan Field, and Gavin Clark. The WoodSongs crew member of the week is Norma Wirt, and our WoodSongs partner of the week is Deborah Anglin. Our show is produced with the support of Marble Guitars, the Kentucky Department of Tourism, and visit Lex.com, welcoming visitors from all over the world to Lexington, Kentucky. Special support provided by Hybrid Spring Water, Clarion Hotel, Maze Coffee, and Travel Host Magazine. WoodSongs and WoodSongs are both registered trademarks of original music and distributed worldwide by the WoodSongs Radio Network and PRX, the Public Radio Exchange. For Michael, Jonathan, and the entire WoodSongs crew, this is Dorothy Edwards. We hope you will join us again next week for the WoodSongs Old Time Radio. WoodSongs is a free gift to our fans, provided by visitlex.com and kentuckytourism.com, inviting bands and families worldwide to attend our live broadcast tapings at the Lyric Theater in historic Lexington, Kentucky. The encore section is next. You can support our massive online archive of shows by becoming a WoodSongs partner. It's as simple as a PayPal click on our website, woodsongs.com.
Thank you, Dorothy. Give Dorothy a big hand for being here every single week. You guys were a wonderful audience. Give yourselves a big hand. Good job. And the WoodSongs crew has come through once again. They deserve a big round of thanks for their hard work. All of them. Iron Man Jefferson is back over here on the camera, so it's nice to see everybody. Jerome, you have no wiggle room. That ended exactly 59 minutes. So we're going to get on with the encores. And the way we're going to do this is in reverse order. We're going to start with Tenny. Rain, you're going to do your encore. And then our wonderful WoodSongs kid, Madeline Sawyers. And then we'll end the evening with the Kitchen Dwellers. So what do you want to play for everybody?
I'm going to play a tune called Don't Look Down. This is also off of Goldenrod. And it is a lot of that album, as you can imagine from our conversation, is about kind of moving through change and trying to figure out where we're headed, what's happening. And as you do that, oftentimes you get to absorb some of the fears of other people as well as trying to navigate your own. So this is a little tune to just kind of remind us all that we can do it, and that even though we feel like we're standing on that ledge and there's all this space that we might fly into and all this space that we might fall into, that's okay too. Poetry out in the sky, all these well-worn dreams drifting by. Part of me craves an epiphany, and I won't find it standing here. So I won't look down to just find the ground. And how would I keep my head up in the clouds? Maybe the past is my own demise, some desperate experiment in getting by. Part of me craves an epiphany, and I won't find it standing here. So I won't look down to just find the ground. Then how would I keep my head up?
song. Kenny and the other musicians are going to be out in the lobby when the encores are done, so we encourage you to hang out for a minute, meet them, say hi, say thanks for coming. If they brought their CDs, you might be able to bring their music home with you tonight. That goes too with our WoodSongs kid this week, 12 years old, Madeline Sawyers from Memphis, Tennessee, and you're going to do a kind of a special song, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Who's this by?
Patsy Cline.
Is this a favorite artist of yours?
One of them.
One of the many, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the name of this song?
Walking After Midnight.
Okay, 12 years old, Madeline Sawyers.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, well that's just my way of saying I love you. I go out walking after midnight, searching for you. I start to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I start to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere we're walking after midnight, searching for me.
Madeline Sawyers, good job. Happy with you, pal. 12 years old. Our sister project to the WoodSongs broadcast is the Troubadour Concert Series, and that's rolling on. We've already had Emmylou Harris and Exile and Marty Stewart and Lucinda Williams and Joan Osborne. Coming up in October is Sam Bush, full Sam Bush band at the Kentucky Theater. After that, Riders in the Sky. Blind Boys of Alabama are coming with a special holiday concert in December. And then in February, Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top is going to be in concert. All of this at the Kentucky Theater. If you want to keep track of WoodSongs and the Troubadour Concert Series, you go to the WoodSongs website, woodsongs.com, click on the newsletter. If you're not already getting our newsletter, we encourage you to do that. It's free, and we don't sell it, we don't share it. It's only for information about WoodSongs and the Troubadour Concert Series. While you're there, you might become a WoodSongs partner. WoodSongs partners are the actual underwriters and sponsors of WoodSongs. WoodSongs is sponsored by its own audience, and we appreciate you guys very much, because then folks like Madeline Sawyers gets to come on the show and play her songs, right? Okay, so we're going to end the broadcast. What are you guys going to play for us? By the way, I got to compliment your tech. With everything, all the wires you guys have connected to everything, it's very quiet. You did a good job.
Speaking of wires, our next song is called Unwind.
And this is an exercise in the number of strange noises we can make for you.
as I try to block out static noise, watching sequence spinning round. I sail across the deadly sound. On my last leg now, can't you see? Ain't no use running, gotta bend my in between. We're lost in this space and time, might leave this self behind. Let go and watch it all unwind. Take a look inside, feel space and days, stepping back till I find where I began. Draw a line, take the ride, say living hell and it's goodbye. Fighting blindly through the sea, this plane engulfed in the light, I'm straining hard to see. Try to hide the hole in the wall, send off the high dive free fall. On my last leg now, can't you see? Ain't again. Draw the line by the ticket, take a ride. This ain't living hell, it is
Thank you.